In this part, we will continue conducting hydrologic modeling using the HMS program. And after we finished inputting the data and parameters for the subbasins, dams, junctions, water treatment, and reaches, and the data for meteorologic models, we start implementation of the simulation in the HMS program. So we go to the control specification, then we press on the HMS run control, then in the description we type HMS run. Then we specify the date and time for the simulation according to the date and time of the available observed data. So in the start date, we type 1 January 2003. In the start time, we type 1 o'clock. In the end date, we type 31 December 2004. In the end time, we type 1 o'clock. And the time interval, we choose 1 day. Then we go to the drop down menu at the top and we choose run HMS run. Then we press on the compute all elements. Then a red error message appears indicating that the start time is a partial number of the intervals after midnight for HMS run. So we change the end time to 2 o'clock. Then we press on the compute all elements. Then another red error message appears indicating that simulation end time 31 December 2004 at 2 o'clock is not even number of intervals after the start time 1 January 2003 at 1 o'clock given the interval of 1440 minutes, and after making several changes there are still red error message appearing as we see. The reason for these frequent errors appear is that in the meteorologic models, then in the laser zap, and in the precipitation, we choose the inverse distance, and this choice may not be suitable for the data that we have, so we choose a specified hyetograph. Then we return to the control specifications, then HMS run control, and we specify the time simulation. Then we press on the compute all elements. Then a red error message appears indicating that the start time is partial number of intervals after midnight for HMS run. So we change the time to 0 o'clock. Then we press on the compute all elements. Then red error message appears indicating that no hyetograph gauges are set for the subbasins. So we go to the meteorologic models. Then we press on laser zap. Then we press on the specified hyetograph, and in it we find that the appropriate gauge for each subbasin has not been selected, as the station or the gauge that contains the precipitation data within the subbasin must be selected. We calculated and prepared the average precipitation in the subbasins of the study area basin by Thiessen polygons method. In the previous videos, parts of the category or playlist titled Thiessen polygons, and they exist in the file titled Thiessen. Then in the Thiessen.xls, and in it we go to the first subbasin W1020, and in it we have the average precipitation in the subbasin W1020 by Thiessen polygons method. To input these precipitation data to the project without mistake, we go to the HEC-HMS program, then to the precipitation gauges, and we rename the gauges or the stations by the name of the subbasins in the study area basin, as we see. Then we choose the first gauge or station for the first subbasin, which is W1020. Then we check the date and time for the precipitation data. Then we go to the Excel file, and in it we go to the first subbasin W1020 and we activate the average precipitation data in the subbasin W1020 by Thiessen polygons method. Then we copy them and transfer them to the table of the gauge or station of the subbasin W1020 via paste. Then, in the same way, we input the average precipitation data by the Thiessen polygons method to the tables of the gauges or stations of the rest of the subbasins in the study area basin, as we see. By that, we have finished inputting the average precipitation data by the Thiessen polygons method to the tables of the gauges or stations of the subbasins in the study area basin. Then we go to the meteorologic models, then laser zap, then we press on the specified hydrograph, and in it we select the appropriate gauge or station for each subbasin as we see. By that, the hydrograph gauges had set for the subbasins and the error has been resolved. Then we save the project by pressing on save. Then we return to the HMS run control. Then we press on the compute all elements. Then a red error message appears indicating that there are some errors in the data entered into the DAMS as we see. In this part, we content treating with the previous errors, and we will treat the rest of the running errors in the next part.